There are many countries offering free education to international students as of 2023. Germany, Czech Republic, Norway, Brazil, Finland, Sweden, and Greece are among the best. But if you could study in Canada for free, this sounds so good to be true. In today's video, we will have a look at one of the recently announced international tuition fee exemptions pathways in Canada. Welcome back everybody, thank you for tuning in and watching this video. If this is your first time visiting our channel, my name is Ahmed Razan here at Quebec Global. We help those who are in search of better opportunities to work, live or study abroad. In this video, I'm going to share the most recent updates and details of study in Canada for free. If this is your first time being here, subscribe to our channel, and for getting informed of new uploads, hit the notification bell. By subscribing to Quebec Global, you help yourself and others to discover where you are treated, honored, and benefited well, as these have always been our standards, and as the profession requires, we have always tried to do our utmost with honesty and integrity. So please support us with your valuable likes and comments and sharing our contents with others who are also in search of better opportunities abroad. Through various international agreements and initiatives, the province of Quebec allows several groups of international students to benefit from an exemption from international tuition fees. To encourage international students to undertake post-secondary studies in the province, Quebec offers special international tuition exemptions for students coming from abroad. In general, international students who come to Quebec on a study permit to attend a public college and obtain a degree must pay tuition fees specific to international students. These fees vary from program to program, but on average, the annual cost for an international student, according to Statistics Canada, can be around 17,000 Canadian dollars at the college level and around 24,000 at the undergraduate level. Often these costs do not include registration and admission fees, health insurance, or course materials. As a result, the cost of education in Quebec can become rather high and prohibitive. It is a little known fact, but Quebec offers great incentives to international students wishing to study in the province. Some have been in place for many years, and others have been introduced more recently. The following is an overview of the groups of students who can benefit from exemptions to the higher tuition fees that normally apply to international students who come study in Quebec. Study fee exemptions in areas outside of Montreal. The most recent initiative was announced in May of 2022 and aims to promote the long-term settlement of international students in the regions of Quebec. The Quebec government has allocated $80 million over 4 years to encourage international students to undertake post-secondary studies in French in the regions. International students who meet the eligibility criteria may be exempted from the added tuition fees that normally apply to them. In fact, for the duration of their studies, eligible international students will now pay only the same basic tuition fees as all Quebec students, which is approximately 3,000 Canadian dollars for a full-time undergraduate student. Students will also be able to work up to 20 hours per week while they are studying to meet the labor needs of employers in the region. To be eligible, students must attend a regional institution of higher learning located outside the Montreal metropolitan area and pursue a full-time program of study in French in one of the priority sectors, namely information technology, engineering, health and social services, education, and early childhood education. This measure is expected to come into effect in the fall of 2023. That's the very time to apply for these programs before it gets too late, because at these institutions there are always limited number of seats available for students, and their admissions have deadlines and not open in many of their programs for a long time. Another reason I highly recommend you apply now is the fields of study that are in priority sectors, or they are also called STEM fields: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, as well as medicine and health fields of study. Based on our years of experience in gaining admissions from the US and Canada higher education institutions and universities, they are more appealing to and applied for by many international students in the recent years. So they are also competitive somehow. So being first improves the chances of success, as the early bird catches the worm. Applying for admission to the US programs is one of our services in Persia Global. Each US university and college sets its own admission standards and decides which applicants must meet those standards. Therefore, you must apply separately to each university or college. However, as you contact us and send your required documents for admission to our student services office, we expedite the process for gaining the best university admission and arrange your coming to the US without any commission charges. In more new videos, we will give you more details of our services. Tuition exemption for French and Belgian students. In addition to this initiative, Quebec has agreements with France and Belgium regarding tuition fees for French and Belgian Francophone students coming to the province. French and Belgian Francophone students enrolled in undergraduate programs pay the same basic fees as Canadian students. Nationally, Canadian students enrolled full-time in undergraduate programs will pay on average 6,693 Canadian dollars in tuition for the upcoming 2022 to 2023 academic year, up 1.7% from the previous year. However, French and Belgian students enroll in a master's or doctoral program or in a technical college or vocational training program pay Quebec tuition fees. To be eligible, students must hold a valid passport from France or Belgium and a study permit that complies with Canadian immigration regulations. Also, a certificate of acceptance from Quebec is required. Tuition exemptions for students from other countries. Finally, many international students are also eligible for an exemption from paying supplementary tuition fees if their country or international organization is a signatory to a student mobility agreement. Selection criteria vary by country and agreement, so it is best to first check with the governmental authorities that administer these exemptions. Quebec is a French-speaking stronghold in North America where French is spoken by most of the population. Thanks to the province's exceptional tuition exemptions, international students have a unique chance to experience the richness of culture and the opportunity to benefit from an international recognized education and exposure to some of the world's most outstanding teachers and scholars. The bottom line is the total move is aimed at filling in-demand job sectors and promoting the long-term settlements of overseas students in the designated regions. This is a win for French language education and as a result ensures the long-term integration of these immigrants into Quebec society. Thank you for your support and likes and being a subscriber of Persia Global channel. We value your confidence in our content and videos and sincerely appreciate your time. Hope we met your expectations via the videos of the channel. Please comment and let us know about any specific content that could meet your immigration or relocation case. Make sure you don't miss out on other valuable videos related to immigration, study abroad, and visa acquisition. In this channel, I address many tips and points you can learn from our years of experience to ensure you are doing right or submitting the right documents. To get started by subscribing to our channel from today, or contact us to use our services at persiaglobal.net/contact. Don't forget to hit notification bell and like button below this video. Don't stop now. You can also subscribe to another channel, IELTS Partner, via the link below this video, which is for our IELTS and TOEFL courses, as well as free lessons, tips and points on high scoring writing and speaking skills. This is Amar Tawakkoli for Persia Global. May God bless you abundantly on your immigration and relocation journey. As always, pin all your hopes always on God. You will never be pinned down by man. I'll see you in the next videos.